HSP presents The Pulse. And now with your hosts, Dr. Quack and the important one, Mr. Mayhem.
Dr. Quack just lied to you. I'm here by myself. It's the important one, Mr. Mayhem. He got called away to an important business meeting. You know how that works sometimes. So I apologize you don't get to see his ugly mug. I apologize. That was very inconvenient. We lost some internet connection here. I apologize about that. All righty. So, yeah, I apologize. So let's go ahead and bring on here somebody to help me out with this show. The Promodamus himself, Brick Johnson.
I'm wearing gloves tonight because if anybody decides to make fun of my analyst, they're going to get these hands. And you know what, Doctor? And you know what Johnny Cocker said? If it doesn't fit, he must be a quit.
That is very, very true. All righty. So, we already got somebody. Go get him. Go get him. All right. So we've got someone back here who's going to be joining us. It's always great to talk with him. We're going to bring him on the show here. Welcome to the show, the American Roughneck.
We're starting to make a habit out of this stuff. What the heck?
Yeah.
2 nights in a row.
I know, right?
It's all good.
Sheesh.
It's all good. You are a man in the know here.
Doesn't
You
matter.
just won't see my pretty face.
Of course we want to.
I can't believe I said that with a straight face. Jesus Christ. Oops. Sorry, can't say stuff like that. My fault.
There you go. It's all good. So we're going to be talking about Heartbreak, our show coming up tomorrow. We've got a lot of big action going on here. And I want to start right off with, since he's here, we're finding out we got a fatal four-way for who's the number one contender for the Pure Heart title.
Who's the number one contender?
The villain, Mr. Wallace, American Roughneck, and Damian Cross. So, Brick, who do you have going into this one?
Well, I think it's going to be a very interesting match, and I'm picking American Roughneck on this one.
All right.
Not because he's here, but I feel like the other three don't have as much experience as he does. Mr. Wallace is just coming in. He looks good, but I don't think he's ready for a title match just yet. And Roughneck wants to get back in that title picture.
All right. Sounds good. So I want to bring one more person on here because he had the last title defense against the Storyteller, the Tin Man. Welcome. And he's blacked out again. All right, so I want to ask you, Tin, I want to play a little bit of devil's advocate here. Since Brick Johnson has picked the American Roughneck, and the American Roughneck is favored by 2 points in this match. Let's play devil's advocate. American Roughneck wins and takes on Storyteller. You faced the Storyteller in the last match, and Roughneck was his first title defense. Who do you see coming out third?
I think everybody deserves a second chance. I think if it comes down to it, Roughneck can definitely take it again.
All right. And like I said, this is just playing a little devil's advocate because the American Roughneck is here. We don't yet know what the scores are going to be and who the judges are going to select, but it's a very interesting rematch. I would definitely like to see it.
Oh, when I get that opportunity, it's going to be a different story because, man, I'm the one that created that monster. He snuck by me. Ain't going to happen again.
All right. All right, so let's bring one more person here onto the show. She's going to be making her debut. Let's welcome to the show, Mary Sue.
Hey, boys.
All right, so since you're here, Mary Sue, you're getting your debut match against somebody who's been on the screen before, but it's their debut here. That's the promo general, Chelsea Blood. So, Brick, Chelsea is favored by 1 point on this one. Who do you see, Mary Sue and Chelsea Blood?
I've never seen both of them. Based on promos, I think I'm going to go just a little bit of an edge with, I would say, Chelsea Blood on this one.
Okay.
Someone's like whistling in the background.
Well, Tin Man's been taking care of a lot of business. So, Roughneck, do you have a speculation on this match?
This is a tough one. This is experience versus hungry. So I'm going to take hungry every time. I'm going to go with Mary Sue.
All righty. And it looks like Tin Man is taking care of the technical issues. We understand the American Roughneck. He's finishing up some business out and about, getting ready for his match tomorrow. So we understand, Roughneck, if you have to step off. We do appreciate you coming on and spending some time with us.
You enjoy your evening.
All right. So we're going to bring a couple of more people here. We're going to ask them about this match. I want to bring on – he made a strong debut here. It came down almost to a coin flip, but it didn't quite happen. He is the boss in most people's eyes, and he's going to be the boss here. Welcome, Bossolini.
Yo, what's happening?
All right, so Bossolini, I want to ask your opinion. Chelsea Blood against the debuting Mary Sue.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to make it real simple. What you going to do when I tell you that I choose Mary Sue?
All righty.
Because Mary Sue walk out here with blast balls. Doesn't back down to anybody. So someone like Mary Sue and whatever Tin Man's fingers are doing, can't go wrong.
I do not know what Tin Man is up to. All righty.
I'm scared to ask what he's doing.
All right, and Bossolini, I do want to ask the Fatal 4-Way match. Villain, Mr. Wallace, the American Roughneck, Damian Cross. Who do you see going on to face the Storyteller?
Well, I like a man that can tell a story, a smooth talker, a man that's 1/2 inch away from being a true shot caller. Mr. Wallace got what it takes to make it all the way to that promised land. So I got to go with Mr. Wallace.
All righty. I'm just looking forward to seeing that match. I'm familiar with all of them. I think it's a very, very interesting match. And joining us now, because we're going to talk about his match, coming to the screen, hopefully not too rambunctious because I'm here all by myself.
Okay.
Ray, welcome to the show,
I know
Ray.
I know it. Oh, God.
How's it going there, Mr. Important One?
It is going fine, good sir. It looks like you've stopped off for the night. Come and join us with your usual time, and we appreciate you having you on here. So we talked about Dr. Quack had an important business meeting, so he's trying to arrange some more sponsorship. So we're working that deal there, trying to get a little more money in the coffers. because we're going to talk about this a little bit later. The Soulfire Championship. So we're going to be coming to you, Rick. After today, this will not be sitting on my shoulder anymore. This is going to be going to the inaugural champion. So, Rig, I'm going to ask 2 questions. One,
I'm all ears.
if Rig manages to be the #1 contender, who do you see winning between Maverick and Hollywood Haywood? And give us your strategy for facing who you think would win without giving away all your secrets.
Okay, well, first off, let me just go ahead and correct you on something right now there, Mayhem. It is when I win, not if I win. With that being said, you got Maverick on one side, and me and him's already faced off before, and there is a personal grudge there and vendetta that I have been dying to settle, and nobody wants to seem to schedule us in a match so I can that is longer than a 1-minute quick shoot. My debut match here was against Maverick with a 1-minute quick draw match in the Soulfire, or no, not the Soulfire, the Soul Harvest show, and I lost. So I've been itching to get at him ever since, and I've been watching him very closely and picking apart anything and everything that I can pick apart, and that is a much of a strategy you're going to get on him. But on the other hand, you've got Hollywood Haywood, the man who loves hearing his name more than he does talk. And the thing about it is, when it comes to Haywood, he is a form of a iconic match that I want to face. I won't lie to anybody. That is a dream match of mine. And he is just someone that I've watched since he came here in HSP, and I've studied very closely. And though I know that Hollywood and Hudson will face off against me and my partner Ethan in the tag team, that hopefully, I mean, that's word to the grapevine. Nobody knows because the tabs haven't been laid out yet, but that was word to the grapevine. We'll see. But with that being said, I've been dreaming to face him, and I honestly, my money is on him, and I hope he's the one that I face, because that'll be an easy victory for me.
All righty. And Brick, Hollywood is a 1.5 point favorite. Who do you have on this one?
I keep telling my pick over and over and over. Hollywood Haywood. I said he was going to go through the whole tournament. I haven't been wrong yet.
All righty. Mary Sue, who do you see?
I'm going with Maverick.
Okay.
I usually go for the underdog. So that's who I'm going with.
All right. Well, he's definitely not too much of an underdog. He spits a lot of fire out there.
Oh, I know. That's why I think he's going to surprise y'all.
It's going to be very, very interesting to see. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I have to bring this man in. This man is going to join us, and I'd like to get his opinion on some things. Please welcome to the show, Half Past Black.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
All
Greg,
right.
you've had your time to talk. Someone else.
All right, so we've gone over a few things here. Half Past Black. I like the name. Down with HSP, one of the founding members here. So first of all, let's take the main event here. Who's going to be the inaugural Soulfire champion? Hollywood Haywood or Maverick?
That question for me?
Yes, sir.
I was having a little trouble. I'm going to put my money on Maverick, to be honest with you. Okay. There's a undefining fire that lies in his belly. That's the difference between a veteran and someone who wants it. It's the undefining belly fire.
All right. And then the second match is the debuting Mary Sue taking on, well, not new to HSP. It's the first time they've appeared as an HSP member, Chelsea Blood.
I don't know. That's going to be a tough one. That's really up in the air because I've seen hypes from both of them. But I'm going to have to give the edge to Chelsea just because of experience, and that's it. Because we haven't seen what Marisu done yet in the HSP. But from my understanding, she comes from another Fed, so that means she's been doing this.
True. All right, the fatal four-way to pick who's going to be taking on your, I hope everything is settled, your friend, the storyteller, and that's the villain, Mr. Wallace, the American Roughneck, and Damian Cross.
I hate to admit it, but only one of them get lucky in four ways. We're not talking about sex.
Oh my God.
That's the Roughneck. Man.
All right, and then the last one, we were just talking about it here. Go ahead. I was going to say, the last one, we're going to start with you and work our way around here. The number one contender for the Soulfire, Rig versus Josh Steele. And Bossolini, you'll be next after Roughneck. After Half Past Black, I'll come to you.
Rig versus Josh Steele.
Yes, number one contender, Soulfire.
Number one contender, Soulfire, huh?
Come on, go ahead, let me have it.
I hope it's Rig, just so he can have something I can take from him. But
all right,
Josh still seemed to be on the roll though. He went for the Pure Heart Championship, and he gave Storyteller a fight.
All right.
It's going to be me, don't worry.
Sorry about that quick bubble there. Weather's a little bad here in Houston. Boss, floor's yours.
Well, since I didn't get to give my thoughts on the title match, so Rig and Josh Steele, that's a good match. Two people who
First
love
time
to talk.
in history.
Two people that love to talk. Got a lot of fire in them. I would love to say that Rig can pull this out. So I am going to go with the underdog. And I will go with Rig.
Okay. And then, did you give your opinion on Hollywood Haywood and Maverick?
No, I wasn't. I was forgotten.
I apologize, boss. I will let you air it out.
As much as I love the Maverick. I love how he's running his programs. Hollywood just seems to see things just in a different light. And I believe this 2-minute format, Hollywood loves it, and it works with it. So I believe Hollywood will walk out as your reigning, defending champion.
He can't be defending if he just won it.
And I want to bring somebody on here. They just appeared here in the backstage area. Everybody's got some support for him. I want to bring him on here as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Negan.
Negan, welcome, brother.
Hello, everybody.
Negan, welcome. And first of all, how are you feeling?
Tired.
Very understandable. So we got you coming back on a match here very, very soon. I know, let me look here at the notes here. I believe the contract we sent to you has you facing one of the people from the Fatal 4-Way that does not win. So are you waiting to sign the contract after the Fatal 4-Way, or have you already signed it?
I'm pretty sure this contract is already signed, and I am more than ready.
All righty. I know we're looking forward to having Negan back on our screen. And I want to welcome Negan's friend on here who's got a tough match coming up, Ivan Rage. Welcome to the show.
What's up, folks?
Ivan Rage.
Let's go. Ivan Rage's got a tough match with the Tin Man coming up. And I don't have the number off the top of my head. I believe Tin Man is favored by 1 point on that. So, Brick, what do you think on that match?
I like Ivan Rage. He's doing well. Tin Man, lost barely. I think Tin Man's, wanting to get back up there just by a little bit of an edge. I'm sorry, Ivan, but I'm going with Tin Man on this one.
It's all experience for me.
All right, Mary Sue. I know you've been following this one pretty close.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give it to Rage. Just because he's the underdog. Both of them are pretty good, but I'm going to have to give it to Rage this time.
All righty. Well, we know Ivan Rage has some bones to pick because his pay envelope got raided. So, Ring, I know you're not a big fan of Tin Man. I don't know how you feel on Ivan Rage, but what's your thoughts on this match?
Oh, my thoughts on this match. Well, first of all, I'm going to let you know my thoughts on Ivan Rage to just touch on something that he put on the screens. I hope you beat Tin Man. I really do. Because I've already beat him once. And what's that going to say for you come up for our No Holds Bars match in the future in March? Just saying. But with that being said, my money's on Ivan Rage. I see a fire in Ivan Rage. I really do. And I hope to see it continue to grow. And I've been seeing the Tin Man fall short as of late and just dying out.
All right, Half Past Black, you and Tin Man have been a force here, taking care of business in the way you guys choose to do it. Ivan Rage, I don't know your opinions on Ivan Rage, so go ahead. You've got the floor.
There's no opinion on Ivan Rage. There's none. It's not going to be a close match. It's going to be a legend crushing and humiliating used to be or maybe promo artist. That's what
used to be. What are you talking about? I'm not. Oh,
yeah, he might retire.
I have a winning streak, bro. You don't. You have a losing
streak. Are you
streak.
sure, or did you have to go somewhere else to get a winning streak?
I came here. I came to HSP and started out 4-0, buddy. What's your record in HSP? Let me guess. 0-7 or 0-8? That's what I thought. Shut your mouth.
Hey, I can beat you.
Set it up. Set it up, and I'll face you.
Hey, you got to worry about. See, that's one of the problems you have. You worry about too much stuff. Worry about one match at a time, friend.
I worried about 3 matches in a row there, buddy. I worried about that PPA Civil Rumble. I worried about the match over there. I worried about a couple matches over here. And I won them all.
Top tier talent.
I'm better than you. I'm better than you any day of the week.
Not get too far on this one, gentlemen. So, Negan, are you available? I know you turned your screen off, but are you available to give an opinion on Ivan Rage and the Tin Man?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely here. Trust me. I haven't gone anywhere. I've been watching. I've been listening. But see, the thing is not only the fact that I come back, but I've been watching Tin Man and Ivan Rage. And, the way that I have seen things, Ivan Rage has done, well, sorry but not sorry, has done 10 times better than half-past chump. And see, the thing about Ivan Rage is that he's going to achieve his goal. He's going to achieve everything he's accomplished and come so far to beating the Tin Man.
All righty. So Ivan Rage.
Let's hope he's right.
I'm going to bring your opponent on. He's arrived, and I'll let you say your words, and then Tin Man can return, and we'll let you guys hype your match right here.
And so, then are we talking about
Tin Man, Ivan Rage?
Okay. All right. Well, I got some few words for my opponent. Bring it. Bring everything you have, because I don't want the sloppy. I don't want the I don't want people interfering in this match. I want this one-on-one like it's supposed to be. I want the legendary Tin Man, as you so called. But I want to see what you bring. I don't want you eating popcorn. I don't want you eating chips your whole promo. Bring your fire. Bring your intensity.
The legend's dead.
All right, Tin Man, your rebuttal.
First off, there wasn't nothing in that contract we signed that said anything about what I could and could not do. There will be no interference. I'm going to do exactly what I said I was going to do. And there's nothing that your little rich, pretty white boy self can do about it except go cry to your mommy because you want to talk about having a record. Nobody gives a damn about what you did in the PPA Civil Rumble. Big deal. You won. I came out MVP. I do not have to win. I do not have to have a streak. Hey, Pac-Man, you overstuffed scarecrow-looking little rig son of a bitch. Put your hand down before I break your finger. You keep that bullshit going on, I'm going to tell you right now, your hand's going to look as skinny as Mary Sue's little skeleton ass. So I'm going to tell you right now, Ivan Rage, ain't nothing you can do about it. Nobody gives a damn about you winning anything in anything outside of HSP because nobody gives a damn about the Tin Man being a King of Promos champion, a world title champion, a title that was one of the first ever. But nobody cares about that in HSP. Nobody cares about that in other promo fans or anywhere else in the universe. They care about what happens right now in HSP. You are simply nothing but a competitive promo artist. A competitive. I promote everything. I don't just compete. So you need to understand that part. And as far as everything else goes, after tonight, it doesn't matter what happens tomorrow on the show. It does not matter what happens next month. But I can guarantee you right now, it's already set in the works. The second show in April, doesn't matter what's going on. You ain't got a damn choice in the matter. Rig will get his rematch, and I hope you're happy about it because it's going to be a very special stipulation because I am requesting a 10-minute no-edit match. So you can say everything that your fat Pac-Man ass looking self wants to say. Hi, nigga. How you doing?
All righty. Well,
that is absolutely hilarious.
Choke himself out. Rig will come back to you after these commercial breaks.
Oh, shit.
And we're back. As you see, the meeting is over. Hopefully good news. Yes, actually very good news. I will get to that at a later date. But I would like to actually go into something right now since I have a lot of people here. Because we had advertised this, we will be announcing the 8 teams here going on in the tag team tournament that will be happening on March 17th. The first round will be happening. We got to see our first tag team match here. Right. We got to see that. That was a very good sight there by the Highway Hellraisers taking on Damian and Blackheart. We plan to bring you some more tag team matches. I'm going to read off the 8 teams that are in this tournament. And this Saturday, we will be doing a drawing to see who is fighting who. Make sure you tune in for that. But the 8 teams are as follows. The Highway Hellraisers. That is Rig and Heathen.
The best.
Lifeblood. That is Josh Steele and Prince Blackheart. The Hodge and Haywood Connection. That is obvious who that is. That's Hodgson and Hollywood Haywood. The Shot Callers. That is Bossolini and A-List Alverson. Purge and Promo General Chels. That's Chelsea Blood. Yes. We will be having the Era of Reality. That is Faison and Mr. Wallace. That's right. Young Gun, C. Faison, Mr. Wallace. We also have Half Past the Story. Half Past Black and the Storyteller. They will be in this. And we will be having our final team, Maverick and his mystery partner. Yeah, he sent the name to us encrypted. It's on a countdown loop. The only thing our IT team has been able to figure out, it's not a virus. But we do not know who the other person will be. Yeah, these 8 teams will be competing on March 17th. The first round will take place, like I said, this Saturday. Tune in at noon Eastern. We will be having the live drawing of who will be fighting who. Yes, and as Brick Johnson mentioned, we didn't cover it with everybody. So I apologize, Rig. I said we come back to you, but Brick Johnson made us aware of this. We need to talk about the Rig Josh Steele #1 contender match with everybody. Oh, yes. Big match there. Who's going to fight the first Soulfire champ? Rick.
I think Rig's doing well. I really like what Rig's doing. Steele's doing well as well. But I feel like Steele's ready to get back in the championship match. I'm going to go with Steele on this one.
All righty. Too.
As much as I don't want to, I'm going with Rig and his foul mouth.
Smart.
Negan, I know you're familiar with both of these gentlemen, and I know you've faced them before. Give us your thoughts.
Hi, Negan.
Oh. I don't. Well, let's not say we get into this conversation and just say for the publicity of one moment, kind of locking in a patient here. Been dealing with a lot of idiots lately. So the way that I see it, Tin Man, Rig, doesn't matter because let me first compliment them because everyone's thinking that I'm just some hardcore badass that.
I gotta cut you off for just a second, Negan. It's Steel and
bullshit.
Me. I just said that.
Okay, well, either way, I wasn't finished. I was getting to the Steel part. Anyway, let me first off by saying I compliment you and I congratulate all of you for doing a very good job of HSP. But being the fact that Rig and Steel, I haven't seen Steel very much. I haven't seen him lately, but I have seen Rig. And the way that I've been seeing things, Rig has definitely got a better outcome on life than, well, someone who I've barely seen on screen, let alone post a freaking hype.
All right. Big factor there. All right. So Half Past Black. I know this is, I'm curious your thoughts. You're not very vocal about either of these gentlemen. I'd like to hear what you have to say.
I've already said. Y'all not listening. I've already said. I've been asked this question. I'm gonna say it again, I guess. If Rig had, I wish Rig would win. I wish it was Rig because then there would actually be a reason for me to face Rig and for me to take something from Rig. But the thing about it,
you did say that. I did mention in the last 5 minutes before I came on. I did hear him say that. So my apologies. I forgot you mentioned that. It was not on purpose.
Yeah.
Because you weren't here. You were in meeting.
Listen, I'm gonna go with Still because I seen the showing against him in Storytelling. That man was very close. That meant when he took that loss, he learned from that loss, and that loss ignited a passion.
All right. Ivan Rage
is not passionate about anything besides loading it up and hammering it down.
Oh, I'm passionate about facing you. You just dodge me all the time.
There's nothing to dodge. You don't have anything worth note that I want, man. Do you not get it? Being a nice haired fat ass in a rig does nothing for me to up my game in HSP. Nothing.
Well, at least you admit he has
I
nice
appreciate
hair.
your hair though, bro. I mean, good God. Thumbs up to your hairdresser. Can I personally get her number? I would like to get my hair done just like I want it, just like a soccer mom, Red. Just like
well, see, and the thing about it is, here's the thing though. I'm gonna touch on what you're saying just for a minute. I apologize,
I don't want you to touch me.
But I'm not touching you. I'm touching on what you're saying. I would never touch you except to beat your ass. But the point about it is, you talk about how you ain't got nothing I want. You ain't got nothing I want. Blah 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 blah. But yet you took the match with Storyteller. Granted, there was a loophole there, y'all. 15 minutes later, but it is what it is. And you got a match against Mike Murder coming up. The thing about it is, there's no gold there neither. You keep being hypocritical about the point that's the reason why you won't face me and my brother Edith.
Greg, I want you to listen. Messages are not spread just through gold. Messages are spread through legendary opponents that are worth note. You're not it.
I've been winning more than you.
Okay.
Well, half past Black. I don't think he could hear you.
Facts.
All right.
But continue on.
Now that we've had that, half past Black, have you finished your thought?
It don't matter what I think. Let's just go on somewhere else before Rig talks for 15 more minutes.
All right. So Ivan Ray.
That's just a lot.
Well, he is a bag of hot wigs. Yeah, he does talk. He's worse than a woman.
Ooh, Mary Sue, I'm trying to be respectful of management, but you're new here. Stay in your corner.
I still want your hairdresser number though, bro.
I think you can.
I'm gonna take Rig on this. Somebody brought up a good fact. Still hasn't hyped. I've seen one hype. He's not on camera very much. Rig's on there all the time. Rig's definitely improving. I'm gonna take Rig.
All right.
We're still tonight. I mean, I'm here.
He just likes seeing himself.
Stay in your corner, Mary Sue.
And Tin Man, your thoughts?
No, I don't think I will.
My thoughts? I have no thoughts. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to watch that match.
Because you can't comprehend it, that rattling in your head there.
All right. Well, this match I really, really want to talk about now because Half Past Black is here, and this is a high-profile match.
Yes, it is.
Half Past Black and Mike Murder. Great. What's the spread? I think Murder's got 1 point favorite.
1 point favorite over Half Past Black. Vegas sees Half Past Black. A little crazy, ain't it?
Yeah. I don't agree, but I think I'm going with Mike Murder on this one.
All right. Mary Sue?
I'm going with Mike Murder. He's more solid, and he'll most likely show up.
All right. Negan, I'm really curious on this one. I know you're familiar with Mike Murder's work, and you are familiar with Half Past Black. I want to get your thoughts as the outsider who's been watching this from afar.
Oh, coming from someone who likes to just run their gums all day and pretty much act like he has to go after someone who has something but doesn't have something really shows the point that Mike Murder has the upper advantage, seeing that from his point of view, wannabe low-tier talent has no choice and no redemption of what he's coming across. Because Mike Murder is doing exactly what his name stands for.
All right. Well, Ivan Rage, what's your thoughts?
Oh, I'm taking Mike Murder all day long. I've seen Mike Murder perform, and he's definitely a top tier talent. So there you go, Half Past Black. You finally get a top tier talent, but I think it's going to be sweet. It's not going to be close. Mike Murder is going to do what Mike Murder is going to do, and he's going to murder fucking Half Past Black.
Well, I'm going to play a little devil's advocate before we go to the Tin Man. I'm going to pick Half Past Black because while Half Past Black may be 0-7, I want you to look. Hold on.
Are you crazy? It's Mike Murder.
Yes,
he's going to kill the kid.
My point is, Half Past Black. If you look side by side at the people who he has come up against, he has faced no tougher challenge than anyone else. He has had the hardest schedule of anyone out there. And I think Half Past Black coming on here and being sedate and pointing out things versus just causing controversy. He's actually here making points. I think he's ready to show that 0-7 was a blip on the radar. I'm picking Half Past.
Yeah, but the man has been undefeated for 4 years. He has one loss, rather, by a disqualification of 4 years. This guy came in here dominated. And Half Past Black is a great talent, but you're talking Mike Murder.
What happened to The Undertaker? He's now 21-1.
I think he's going
Half Past Black will beat the one.
He's going to demolish.
Undertaker's 21-2. Get your facts right.
He is right. 21-2.
Okay, but it started with 21-1. You have to have the 1 before you can have a 2. Tin Man, your thoughts?
God, you're starting to sound like Paul Heyman.
Oh,
First off, no disrespect to the great Undertaker, but he's not a promo artist, so why the hell are you even talking about him? Second of all, quit clapping your hands, Rig. It could be a lot worse. We could be, a going bald, overly dramatic, depressed, drunk that can't function unless he's a little bit, got a little bit of alcohol in him. So, yeah, do better, sir. Secondly, it doesn't matter what Mike Murder's done in the past. I don't care what Mike Murder did here. I don't care what Mike Murder did there. Mike Murder has only done, 1, maybe 2 matches in HSP. I have not seen him do enough in HSP to draw my attention. I have not seen him do enough in HSP to warrant him as being one of the best. The past can also speak for other people. Your record can speak for other people. But just like Mr. Mayhem said, yeah, it doesn't take much. It really doesn't take much. So I'm not going to sit there and jump on the bandwagon like Rig and Quack and everybody else until I see something else. Like I said, he's been on these streams.
He did beat the Mad Dog.
Okay, big deal. Anybody can beat a Mad Dog if you get a big enough stick. Big freaking deal. But here's the thing. You're sitting here talking about somebody that did something so great such a long time ago, this, that, and the other. He's graced our screens maybe 3 times. And that might have been in 1 or 2 matches, maybe 1 hype, maybe 1 live interview. I haven't seen him do anything. I have not seen him do anything to grasp my attention. So therefore, it's just like with any product. Everybody can sit there and say that Cherry Pepsi is the greatest thing in the world. Well, until I've actually tried it, I'm not going to sit there and say it's the best because I haven't seen anything. So the way I say about it, Half Past Black, I hope you chop him down to size, and I hope you shut up all these bandwagon assholes.
All right. So, Rig, I know you have something to say, and then Half Past Black will let you have the final thought on this.
I get to speak now that Tin Man shut up? Okay.
Fuck you, Rig.
Well, let me take my headset out.
Probably
I don't want to hear
would.
this.
Anyway, with that being said, raise my hat up a little bit and take my shades off. That way Half Past Black can see me looking at him.
Oh.
The thing about it is,
holy
Half
shit,
Past
he
Black.
didn't call you Half Past Bitch. He might respect you now.
No, I don't.
My.
But with that being said, Half Past Black, I am not a bad bandwagon guy for Mike Murder. I'm just looking at the talent level compared to you and him. He is going to slaughter you. And the only way you're getting a victory in this match is if you go to your fancy little doctor, lawyer, wannabe guy, and get him to pay somebody off, even though you shit on management, money talks, or if you get your buddy Tin Man to interfere. I've said what I said. There's no way in hell you're winning. Now, will I say it's a clean sweep? No. You might get lucky and get one vote, but that'll be it. I've spoken. I'm done.
Half Past Black, your thoughts.
First of all, I want to start by saying this. That was literally the shortest thing I've ever heard come out of Rig's mouth. So I am abundantly happy. I'm glad that he was able to articulate, then shut up. Appreciate it. Do y'all
You did
remember
such a good
Goldberg?
job.
Y'all remember Goldberg, right?
Who gives
Yeah.
JP, you remember Goldberg? Huh?
Yes.
Mary Sue, you remember Goldberg? Nick,
Yes.
do you remember Goldberg? Huh?
Everybody
I
remembers Goldberg.
Everybody remembers
remember
Goldberg.
All right. Now, do you remember that impressive streak, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember it?
It was. You can take it for what it's worth.
It was
Wasn't that
impressive.
Take it for what it's worth. I don't think it's accurate, but you could take it for what it's worth.
It don't matter. It was impressive. Every time you
No.
saw him, he was undefeated, right?
No. He was not impressive.
He had
The
173
number was
straight
impressive.
victories before he lost to Kevin Nash.
Yeah. Now he comes back. Comes back after all this time, and everybody's like, oh my God, he's an icon, right? Now that icon ain't worth shit.
He still wins.
Put 2 and 2 together. I'm taking this match because I'm forced to. Because in that stupid contract, they're saying Half Past Black cannot have 2 disqualifications or blah, 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 blah. They put me in a situation to take it. So I guess I'm going to have to take it.
Look at you,
Now,
obeying the rules.
But look, now what I will say is at least Mike Murder's worth something, unlike Rig. At least Mike Murder's worth me showing up, unlike the Conqueror Brick. At least Mike Murder is worth me even listening to, unlike Ivan Rig. At least Mike Murder still has heart, unlike Negan. So I'm gonna do what I do.
Right, Negan? Right. It's humorous. It really is to listen to him talk. It's laughable every time.
Well, Rig, do your history. Do your history, man.
We have. You're 0-7.
Exactly.
2-0.
I'm 0
Statistically and facts, you have not won anything. Doesn't matter who you faced or what you've done. You haven't done anything to prove yourself in here. At least he's had a couple matches.
I thought you were supposed to be like an unbiased analyst. What happened to that persona?
You're an analyst. You're an analyst. You're an analyst. What have you done since you became an analyst but run your mouth?
That's what I'm good at.
Hold on.
Okay,
I'm going to make a
my
fight.
mouth and pissing people off.
Okay,
bring
boys.
your John Madden looking ass back on screen and come back and promo if you want to prove something. I know you don't have to because I would beat the Sailite off your ass.
Oh, you wouldn't do shit.
I'm going to make a very good damn point right now. I'm going to make a very good point right now.
Nobody cares.
I will beat y'all worse than y'all's mother ever did.
Oh my God, you bickering hen, shut up because my point is valid.
No, it's not.
You've got
Shut up.
You've got the newcomer here, Mary Sue, that usually 99% of the time always votes. Look, I'm talking. Shut up. I shut up while you was talking. Show the respect.
We don't care about
show the respect.
Shut up.
You preach respect. Shut up. The thing about it is, right back at you. Right back at you. Johnny Paycheck, thanks for the compliment. Now, my point. My point is this.
Every fucking time and set that son bitch on fire.
Bring it. Anyway, back to my point. Shut up and show a little respect because it's deserved. Because I whooped your ass. That point. Mary Sue usually always votes in the underdog's favor. And most 90% of the matches since she's been here, and she had done admitted on screen that she was a fan beforehand and still voted for the underdogs, and she's voting for Mike Murder. The point is proven. The evidence is there. Half-past bitch ain't got shit.
Okay, so he popped his hands on screen, so apparently he has something to say. Negan, did you have something?
Hold on, we got a guest.
So to that further question, see that's the reason why I laugh. See, the whole Negan doesn't have heart. Apparently, he forgot that I don't have a heart because, well, I just don't have a heart. Now, if I had a heart, I would
you're
say,
right about that. I'm sorry.
But then he contradicted himself.
I would say, I have a heart. It's red, bloody, blah, blah. But see, here's the part where my no heart comes in. After the fact that I'm going to rip out your spinal cord if I ever meet you again in the ring, and I'm proving you that I'm going to make sure that your life is nothing but a living hell because you are nothing half-past bitch, and I hope that fucking Black Murder runs over you like a freight train.
All right, with that being said, we do have made his way to the screen. I'd like to welcome him in here, Damian Cross.
Damian Cross. I think.
Now, hey, half-past crackhead. Let me talk to you.
Wow.
You say you're the greatest thing in this business. How did it feel when I stepped in the first day and beat your tail, bro?
Right.
I beat the black off you so bad you turned white that night, boy.
Look, oh my God. That don't sound racist as fuck.
No,
hey,
well,
management.
you think you the big time. Hey, all right.
Race ain't got nothing to do with it. Hold on. Race ain't got nothing.
In the ring against me next then. I don't give a crap
how
about in the ring.
Yeah, that was
next week, and that's it.
Yeah, that was
the only thing on this screen right now that is half past anything.
Yeah.
The only thing in this room that's half past anything is the belt around Riggs' fat ass. That's the only thing that's half past anything.
Oh my goodness!
I'm actually to the last belt. Just let you know.
Gentlemen,
the reason why Mary Sue always goes for the underdog because she's under your bitch ass.
Obviously, you ain't paying attention because I can't stand her.
Guys,
we do want to apologize to Half Past Black for the comments. We apologize for that.
Yes. All right. Well, we're just going to go into final thoughts here.
There we go.
By all means, Brick, start us off here.
I think this is going to be a great show. We've all heard my picks. I'm waiting to see a very fun show. It might be my favorite show after this one. We'll see.
All right, Mary Sue.
All I'm going to say is I hope Chelsea brings it.
All right.
Because it's going to be a damn good show tomorrow.
All right, Irish.
No, I'm excited for tomorrow's show. I'm excited to see what Tin Man brings to our match, and that's the one I'm most looking forward to.
All right. Rig.
You know, you asked my final thoughts, but over half of these matches on this card, I ain't asked my opinion on. But, you know, it is what it is. Management shit as usual. With that being said, all I can say is you're looking at your new number one contender. Still ain't got shit. And to whoever is the first champion of the Soulfire, you're only going to hold it until you face me. And Tim, man, as far as your match in April that you want against me, I have the choice of whether I take it or not. And a real promo artist doesn't need 10 minutes or 6 minutes or any of that other longer than usual bullshit. Shut your mouth. We'll discuss that in the future. But as of right now, the answer is a no, because I don't need 10 minutes to prove I'm legendary like you.
Can I say something real fast?
Sure.
Isn't Riggs promos and hypes usually about 10 minutes long or longer?
No, they used to be, ma'am. Get your facts straight. Keep up with the page.
Tin Man.
Do.
I mean, no, you don't have to accept anything, but when has Rig ever turned down a challenge? I mean, I basically called you out right here and right now. So, I mean, if you want to accept it, fine. You do. If you don't want to accept it, you ain't got to. But just think about it. How many people is going to rag you for not accepting something like that? So, but as far as the match with him and Steele, I think it's going to be coming really close. I can't pick a winner. I'm just pretty sure it's going to come down between 1, maybe 2 points. Ivan Rage, I told you, I told you exactly what I was going to do in the contract signing. I told you exactly what I was going to do, and that's what you're going to get. So, sorry, I hate to say
Sorry,
it.
I was flushing the toilet because I'm hearing a lot of crap come out your mouth.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Rick, you're doing a great job being an analyst.
Still got Negan.
And Negan, hope you're doing good. You're right. You don't have a heart. Okay, I'm trying to compliment you over there, listening like an idiot, but whatever. But as far as I don't really have anything else to say except for this right here, Damian Cross, you can go choke on a bag of baby dicks.
Damian Cross.
Okay.
So here's my final and last thought. Seeing is that I wasn't paying attention because of everything in the madhouse going around and me having to slow down most of the time. The way that I see it is that the matches are going to be exquisite. They're going to be different, unique, stylish. And for the newcomer, this Mary Sue, she seems like a sweetheart, but with a southern attitude. And, well, I want to see what she's got. I want to see what this young lady is capable of doing, because it's not, it's not every day you see a woman kick someone's ass, let alone, a certain someone somewhere else. And as for the upcoming card, Damian Cross, soon enough I will see you down the road, my friend. And we will have some fun.
Oh, we will. And I'll put you in the middle of that road and I will run you over.
I'd like to see you try.
Taking my lines now?
Well, that's the end of the show here. Thank you guys for tuning in here. I'm Dr. Quack.
Say all you want, but then at the end of the day,
thank you as always.
Your time here is pretty much
Thank you always for joining us.
The door.
Thank you all. We're out.